My name is First Sergeant Powelson. I'm with the Texas Militia. We're here on location in Mesquite, Texas at the Self Reliance Expo, and we're meeting a lot of really interesting people, a lot of preppers, a lot of people that are interested in defending the Constitution.
This is what we refer to as our deluxe kit. It includes food and water for 72 hours for 2 people. And then we have a first aid kit, we have a solar powered radio and flashlight, Mylar blankets, emergency ponchos, so we include those with our kit for 2 people, the solar flashlight, and the Seychelles water bottle, which is a filter system. And then we've got some of the other essentials such as the light sticks, candles, matches, whistle, that kind of thing, and also the face mask. We use the Solidyne product. It's been very, very successful for us. This is a radio, flashlight, and also a cell phone charger. And it's got the mechanism on the top, the panel on the top to do the charging. 8 to 10 hours, you've got full use for 6 hours on it. You can also charge it in your car. And if you run out of power at night, it's got the wind-up feature. Every 60 seconds of winding gives you about 30 minutes of light power.
Okay, refrigerator's a bit of a loaded question. So, this is Hummus, and we sell portable power systems. Let me explain to you how this system works. It comes in 3 stages: charging, storage, discharge. On the charging side of things, you can charge it using regular AC. You can also charge it off a generator using regular AC. If you have no AC, no grid power, you can use any form of 12-volt DC. You can put in your solar panels, your windmills, your hydro, your mechanical, whatever you want. If you really want to, you could use a hand crank. This is kind of cool. This is a good way to crank up your juice, give it a little bit more power. If you were in an absolute desperate situation, you had no grid power, no solar, no wind, you could crank on this for a good 15 minutes and you get 2 hours of light. Give you an idea of how intense that light is. We'll plug one in for you. It's pretty intense. It's a 10-watt LED, puts out about 600 lumens of light. Storage is the key. It's the secret sauce to this unit. You've got a lithium battery, all right, and this lithium battery has 2,000 plus life cycles. It stores for 10 years before degradation starts to occur. It's got a 10-year shelf life. If I left it on the shelf for a year and I didn't touch it and I had the unit disconnected, I'd lose less than 5% of its charge. So it's extremely efficient. Discharge, we've got an inverter in here. It's a 1,000-watt pure sine wave inverter with a 2,000-watt peak. I've also got my USB connectors for all the new fancy gizmos and doodads. And then I've got just regular 12-volt out. It's right there. And then the pièce de résistance, it's a cutoff switch that disconnects absolutely everything. This makes sure that when I disconnect the unit and store it, that I don't get any phantom loss. And that, in a nutshell, is the Sentinel unit from Hummus.
You get this with the 2 lids. You get this, you get the Wappy, and you get a set of bread feet.
All bread fans, which are like that.
Right, exactly. This is a sun oven. You can use it to bake and boil and steam foods just with the power of the sun. The sun oven is designed to fold up. It carries like a suitcase and it weighs 21 pounds. And it does have a leg built into the back that allows you to adjust it wherever the sun is in the rising. So it's 9 different settings you can set. So early in the morning, late afternoon, or winter, you leave it raised up. In the summer, pretty much, you leave it sitting flat on the ground. And the sun oven, when you do raise that leg in the back, it has a tray inside that's called levelator tray, and that keeps the food level even when you move it to follow the sun. The amazing thing about cooking in the sun oven is that food doesn't burn and food doesn't dry out. When you cook in the sun oven, anything you cook in it, you cook in a pot. Other than bakery goods, you cook in a pot with a lid on it. And the food inside the pot itself, and the air around the pot all heat evenly, so food doesn't burn because of the even heat. As opposed to a stove burner where you're transferring heat to the pot's always hotter than the food, so consequently your food will burn. But the taste of a sun-cooked pot roast, the roast chicken, is absolutely incredible because there's no movement of air in the chamber, so food doesn't dry out. Now there's 2 ways to cook in the sun oven. One is that if you refocus the sun oven every 30 minutes to follow the sun, it says it's going to make a 3-pound chicken. If I put a 3-pound chicken in a pot, and I refocus the oven every 30 minutes, I can cook a 50-pound chicken in an hour and a half. Or I could take a frozen chicken, put it in the sun oven in the morning, set the oven facing south, leave for the day, and come back at supper and have a cooked roast. So it's pretty much able to do anything you can do on your stovetop or in your oven, and you can pretty much pick and choose the time it takes for it to cook.
I like to take
What we do is mainly heirloom vegetables. They're all able to reproduce seed, just like their parents. What you see laying on the table is all that goes in our kit. Heat and moisture is what kills the seed, and so when we get the seed, we package it up after we dry it. We dry it and test it, so it's at the optimum moisture content, and then we pack it up and put it in the cans. And we have 62 varieties, 34 different vegetables. This seed will fill up 3 cans, and comes with a couple of books. One on how to grow your vegetables, which goes through each crop and tells all the details of that particular crop, from storage to planting and soil. We also put a book on growing garden seeds, which once again goes through each crop and tells their pollination, the seed production, the culture, all that's necessary for that. So that's the basic gist of our business.
Hi, this is Darren Craddock from Inner Health Botanicals, and we're here at the Self Reliance Expo. We are an organic foods company, organic supplements company, and our goal is to provide basically superior levels of nutrition with every product we offer, and also therapeutic herbal tinctures for pretty much every concern you may have. This is a fairly new product we have here. It's a storable food product. It's 100% organic, which distinguishes it from most other storable foods on the market. So this, for example, is garbanzo beans. This is vacuum sealed, nitrogen flushed, so gives it a very long shelf life. Takes anything out of it that might make it go rancid very quickly. You can see it's hot solid, really great. There's 16 items in here. There's garbanzo beans, lentils. Both of those can be soaked and sprouted, so you don't need to cook them, or you can cook them. There's black beans and pinto beans. They would be cooked. There's millet, quinoa, rolled oats, and brown rice. The rolled oats can be soaked. Those other 3 need to be cooked. We have a sprout blend, sprouted sunflower seeds. All of those can be eaten without cooking. We have our green superfood, Enerfood. There's one of those in there also. Chia seeds, and then a spice and miso for flavoring. We also have non-fat powdered milk and pancake mix. So all of this together creates 40 days, 40 nights of organic, storable food that gives a person optimal nutrition. This we created in my kitchen in San Antonio about 6 years ago, mixing it in buckets at the start of our company. It's our best seller. It was awarded Best Superfood by Mike Adams of Natural News in 2009. And last summer, 2011, it was awarded Best Superfood by the Southwest College of Naturopathic Medicine. So that was a real big validation for us. We also have the coconut milk powder. Coconut is an incredible food. It's very rich in lauric, caprylic, and capric acids, very good essential fats for the body that are antimicrobial in nature. A lot of soluble fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut, and it gives you a lot of energy too.
You got it right there. It's going to take out anything that swims, basically. It's a 0.2 micron.
Blow it out.
Now watch it turn clear.
The clear stuff is what was going in my mouth.
It's good for 250 gallons.
Here at LPC Survival, you know, this company, we're not about fear. A lot of people online, a lot of things that they talk, you know, are about fear. I'm not really, you know, in this for the end of the year in 2012. I don't really care what happens with the Mayan calendar in general. I think in general, people should be getting prepared. You know, you hear those quotes, you know, don't be caught with your pantry down, or there's another one, it's called you know, eat what you store what you eat, or store what you eat what you store. You know, live the preparedness lifestyle. I think people in general are living that lifestyle. They want to get back to not how we lived, how people lived in the 1700s, but they like that more simpler lifestyle. The electronics we have now have complicated our life so much that we don't spend time with our families, we don't teach these skills, you know, we don't know how to do the skills they used to do, and so if anything does happen, you know, hopefully not, we are not prepared at all. Even if you have the food storage, have you prepared it? Have you tried it? You know, not that you eat it every day, I wouldn't recommend that, but you know, are you familiar with your guns and your weapons and your and just familiar with the items that you buy? Are they just sitting in a room for the next 20 years? And so I think there's a big resurgence, a big awakening in it, and it's good to see those old skills coming back. I know at this show at the Self Reliance Expo, there's a lot of booths that are teaching people how to go back to that more simpler lifestyle.
Okay, I'm Craig with Grandma's Country Foods from Sandy, Utah. We're the manufacturer, packager of all these freeze-dried, dehydrated fruits and vegetables.
So what's the most popular item here? The scrambled eggs?
Milk. This is a powdered milk or an instant milk that you can actually drink. A lot of them are so nasty nobody wants to drink it. They'll use it in baking but not in drinking.
So this is Provitamix and Alpha Plus and sunflower seeds. So what you're doing is you're getting all your light food that you need in food storage. And it is awesome. Great on baked potatoes, salads, sandwiches, everything.
So it's a perfect survival food.
It is, and we have actually a year supply bucket special, which is $149.50. We'll give you 1.5 cups fresh food a day.
Yeah. I still got that flavor in my mouth.
Self Reliance is a company that includes a Thrive food line and food rotation systems, as well as emergency supplies. So we have a lot to offer. I use the food every day. You can go on our website or come here and shop. It's a great product.
So what kind of food is there?
It's everyday food. We have fruits, vegetables, grains, beans, meats, all the basics that you need to cook. And so I use it every day.
Stuff like
broccoli and blueberries and apricots and strawberries, celery, cauliflower. We have chicken, roast beef, cooked diced ham, and we also have a line of entrees that are just out of water. There's vanilla yogurt bites, strawberry slices. This is freeze-dried cheddar cheese, and yeah, I think that's all we got right now.
Hey, Michael.
My name's Jeff Gleason. We're here at the Self Reliance Expo in Dallas, Texas. We're from LPC Survival. Our website is goberkey.com. Our bread and butter product is the Berkey products, the Berkey water purification systems. This right here, we have an array of them. I'll explain what they are, but pretty much a Berkey gravity water purification system is just that. You know, it uses gravity only. You've got 2 black Berkey elements that are the heart of the system. They are in every single system. As you can see in here, they fit in here, they screw in. The water travels through them at a rate of about 2 to 3 gallons an hour, faster depending on how many filters you have in there. It goes into the bottom chamber and it's ready to drink. There's different sizes of Berkeys. These are all different sizes. This one happens to be the most popular, which is the Berkey Light, 2.75 gallons. This is the Travel Berkey. Then we have the Big Berkey and the Royal Berkey, which is my personal system. We also have the Crown and the Imperial, which are a little bit larger for larger groups, you know, larger families and church groups. Water that you can use inside of the Berkey filters, you can use your home water, you know, water coming out of the tap, lakes, rivers, streams, contaminated water depending on, you know, how dirty or nasty the water is, but we have a demonstration here with the food coloring, red food coloring, that it actually it's powerful enough with the black Berkey elements to remove the food coloring from the water.